this I now will need to find more parents with EDS and bring more and more people with under fives forward because they've just done it again. They've just done it again. I went to Queen Alexandra Hospital this morning, and let me put my cap on. I feel so much better with my cap. I have to grab this a minute. So basically, we went into the room. There was a obviously the doctor that we were going to see, and then they brought over someone from Southampton as well. I have a feeling it's the very same person that caused for Bethany to be sectioned. I need to clarify this for sure. So anyway, they've done all of the checks, which is, so for anyone who understands EDS, they have to do what's called the Benton score. So basically, they ask you to put your hands on the floor. So obviously, 2 seconds, someone like me can literally put my hand on the floor. They then ask you whether you can do this one. So if your hands go back, and this. So if anyone doesn't have hypermobility or EDS, if you just try to push your thumb, it won't go. Your thumb should stay there. It shouldn't go back down to here. Now, our Shiloh's knees have problems with his knees, right? Okay. So basically, what this doctor turned around and did. Now, they didn't say that I was faking it. What they turned around and said is, they have it in their hands and their feet. Whether it's hypermobile or whether it's EDS, you either have it or you don't. Okay? Now, both of my children can do this. Yeah? Yeah. Both of my children can do all this. Yeah? Now, the difference is a lot of EDS people is this. Here, yeah. Now some people, we're meant to go that way, yeah. Some people goes back. Mine doesn't. Never has done, okay. Neither do any of my kids. I have EDS. My children can't have hypermobility. It goes hand in hand. So this doctor, and then what was annoying is obviously I have to go in without the history. Now, the health visitor had already written to her to say, look, mum's very anxious. This is what's already happened to her. So basically, I wasn't diagnosed when Liam was born. And Liam has always had problems with his right shoulder because of the way that they pulled him out when he was born. He had a ventouse. And the difference is as well, when you're taking a coat off, let me explain something. So say my children go into school and let me just put you up there a minute. You've got to put your coat on, okay? EDS people will put a sleeve down there and pull it in, and they will gradually and then pull it up, okay? People who don't get us, so when you're taking your coat off, so when you've got a child and you take your coat off, okay, you have to pull from the arms first, okay? Otherwise, you see my arms extending already, yeah? They go in, and then all of a sudden, the child gets their arms stuck, yeah? Or you've got to get their hands in, the same as the socks. And when you're getting a child dressed, this is where you start seeing the differences. So if I tried to pull my child's coat off, his arm would go up and around. Can you hear that? Yeah? Yeah, you can hear that, okay? I think Dean's on his way back because I've had to literally get onto the EDS people and everything today. They're back, so I shoot off. And I'll tell you about this later because I'm going to push this even further. EDS awareness. I'm going harder and faster. Coming.